What's up, fellas? A good day to you. Hello, hello, hello. Hold on. Let me get my chat in the correct position, and I will see who all is in here. Welcome in, Happy Snappy Turtle. Welcome in, Sebastian. How are you guys doing today? How is your Monday going? Chat never wants to stay where I put it in my window. It is frustrating as all heck. But how you guys doing? Welcome in, Nevi. Oh, I didn't turn on the audio. There we go. Now you have the music. How you guys doing? How's your Monday going? Give me the deets. Give me the lore. Is it a good day? Is it a bad day? I hope not. If it's a bad day, you should tell me one good thing that happened to you anyway. Because it is within my experience that finding the good, even among the bad, can help change your perspective and make it a little better. Good, I got one of my cars started that wouldn't run. That's really good, actually. Cars are finicky beasts, in my experience anyway. Is the audio good? Is everything good? Is the music too loud? Am I too loud? Or is anything too quiet? Too loud is easy, you can just turn it down. Too quiet's a little harder. Doing good, just tired AF. Yeah, I feel that. I am proud to say that I think I'm fixing my sleep schedule from when I was at KJ's and absolutely ruined it. For anyone who didn't know, when I was at KJ's, we were up until like 4 in the morning regularly. The latest I was up was until like 7 a.m. and then I slept till 10 and was up the rest of the day. But I went to sleep at like a crisp like 1 a.m. I think, which is normal for me, and then I woke up at like 9-10. It's pretty good. We're fixing it. Hello, Garrett. It is lovely to see you. How are you doing? Are you having a great day, Garrett? Boop. I have my coffee, so all is well in the world. It's a little chilly right now because I don't have my mug warmer in or anything, but... You know what? I should get that plugged in. It's in my drawer. It's just right here. I totally forgot about that when I went over to KJ's. I had a bunch of, like, Hocus Pocus stickers and a pin for her, and I totally forgot to bring them. What kind of dingus am I? Oh, cord. I'm okay, just woke up. Happy to see you. How are you? I am pretty good. I spent my morning hanging out in streams with super cool people, like Keith, who's currently still alive. In Dessert Universe, because Dorian was going for a while. And I don't know, I'm very cheerful, I'm happy, it's a good day. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of stuff later, and I have to keep an eye on my phone, because hopefully I'll get a call at some point. I don't know if I will today, or tomorrow, or whenever, but I'm trying to set up, like, the internship I need to graduate, so that's kind of important. And I'm hoping the lady I contacted calls me back sooner rather than later, but if I have to call again, I will. I don't want to bother anybody, but I do need to get this done to, you know, graduate. Hold on a moment as I plug in my thing. Yeah. And it's like, oh no, Caitlin, careful, it's an open heating element, but also not really, because it doesn't get that hot. It also doesn't help that I use pretty thick ceramic mugs. This would be much better with a thinner one, but it's like a Target mug warmer, so who am I to complain over $3, like a $3 mug warmer that I got for Christmas? I'm glad, just dropping by for a lurk, and much love and support to you, my friend. Well, thank you very much for the lurks. I super appreciate it. And I hope whenever you leave, that you have a wonderful day after as well. I'm very glad to see that chat is working again, and the little rotatey guy up here is working again, so I'm gonna assume what happened last time is, like, just Stream Elements having an issue for a little bit, and it fixed itself. Which is nice that I didn't have to do anything. but I love this chat. I love it so much. It is the cutest thing ever, and it brings me so much joy. It makes me so, like, look at it. It's just scrumptious. I could just take a chomp out of it. It's wonderful. But what have you guys had for breakfast or lunch? It's Eastern Standard Time. It's 12:18, so it is certainly lunchtime. Are any of you guys getting something tasty for lunch? Did you have anything tasty for breakfast? I like food. I like hearing about food. So I don't know. I'm feeling chatty. I'm also gonna turn this back on so it starts heating my coffee again. I had water. That water is very, very important, Snappy, but it is not a meal. You need to have food with your water. Even if it's like, in Keith's stream, he said his breakfast was like a handful of almonds. I personally am not of the mind that, like, you need to have a breakfast and a lunch and a dinner. I usually stick around 2 meals a day, but I do think you should have something little in the morning to, you know, get you revved up, wake up the metabolism, get you moving. So even if it's like a couple nuts of a granola bar, my ceiling light keeps flashing. I hope it's not, really noticeable on stream. If it is, I'm sorry. But yeah, like, it'll buff. What up, KJ? How you doing? It's been so long since I've talked to you. I realized I forgot to bring you something. With all your other birthday gift stuff, I forgot to give you. I have a Hocus Pocus pin and a bunch of Hocus Pocus themed stickers for you that I completely forgot to bring you, like a dingus. And I apologize. I will make sure to get those to you at some point. All my other stickers are, there's too many. They're getting stuck in the drawer. This isn't even all my stickers. So I have, these are all like my new ones that I just got. And then these are like my fun ones I really like. Which is why they're in a nicer bag. I have like One Piece stickers in here. They're super cute. Hold on, hold on. My One Piece fans, if any of you are in here. If anyone likes One Piece. Or if you don't, look how cute Chopper is. Look how adorable his little outfit is. He's so cute. What else do I have in here? I don't even remember. What else we got in the One Piece sachet here? We got Chopper. We got a little angry Luffy face. We got a little angry Zoro face. There's one of the whole crew and the Sunny looking out, having fun. It's a good time. We got another extremely cute Chopper one with some flowers around him. We have Luffy picking his nose, as you do. Come on. Come on. There you go. And then we have the hats. If you know, you know. If you don't, I won't spoil it for you. I have one tiny Trafalgar Law. And I have Sanji. Will I use these stickers eventually? Absolutely. Will I be using them anytime soon? No, because I want to make sure it goes on something I'm gonna see all the time. And like I could put a couple of them on my new laptop, but I don't want to put all of them on there. And I get nervous that I'm gonna put them on and then it's gonna, like, something's gonna happen to them. And I like my One Piece stickers. Making food, so I'll be lurking. That's fine. Make foods. It's important. Lurking while working. I cannot say I'm surprised. I love you, Trevor. I hope work is going well. I genuinely have too many stickers. It is a bit of a problem. But I really, really like collecting them because I like giving them away. Because you know how happy people get when you're like, hey, do you want a sticker? And then they're like, what? Because we're in the middle of like a college class or like the class is ending or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, do you want a sticker? And then I give them like a little sticker, like I don't know, like a little turtle sticker like this. And they just get so happy. Also, what I kind of want to do is for my last semester, I want, like, if we get a thing where we have to grade the other person's, like, assignment for any reason. So, for example, oh, pass these to each other and, like, grade how they did on this question or whatever. So it's just, like, checking work stuff. My little sister, where are they? She gave me... Oh, where'd they go? My little sister gave me these stickers, like the little happy smiley face ones, and I don't know where they are in this bag, but there are also the little sparkly star ones. And I want to put that on their paper before I give it back to them. Oh, there's also butterflies, and I want to see what their reaction is, because, like, everybody wants that kind of support. They want that positive feedback. Even if something isn't like 100% on their paper. Like, if I was in their situation, I'd probably cry if I got my paper back and it had one of those little, like, sparkly kindergarten stars on them. Snappy, I would give you the turtle sticker right now if I could. I would pass it through the screen and give it right to you. Unfortunately, I cannot do that. But I don't know. It's just like an oddly wholesome thing, and I love seeing the smile that comes on people's faces for something that is considered like a traditionally childish thing. Like, oh, stickers, whatever. Like, what do you mean, whatever? Everybody loves stickers. As someone who just had her breakfast burrito the other day, scrumptious, absolutely delectable. 10 out of 10. Ugh, there's this one hole in the wall place that closed down because of COVID that I don't know if it's reopened yet. As far as I know, no. But there's this little hole in the wall place. I can't remember the name. I have it saved somewhere, but it's by Niagara Falls because my family was down there to, like, see Niagara Falls on the US side and the Canadian side. We went around, we explored, but we went down there and this fucking place had the best breakfast burrito. It is the best food. Just hands down the best food I have ever had in my life. Thank you, Josh. Welcome to stream. But when I tell you, this breakfast burrito was this big around and about yay long. It was a big burrito. I had to, like, unhinge my jaw like a snake just to take a bite of it, and it still didn't work out well, but it was so good. I can't tell you everything that was in it, but they had, like, tater tots in it, they had eggs, they had, like, 4 different kinds of cheeses, they had tater tots and hash browns for some reason. They had both, and the hash browns were, like, crusty or crunchy and delicious, and they had bacon in it, and they had sausage in it, and I got it because I was like, I've never had a breakfast burrito before, and this sounds good, even though it was, like, I think it was lunch. We were having, like a brunch kind of thing going on, and it was the single best thing I have ever tasted, and I think about it sometimes and weep, because not only can I not have it again, because, like, it's kind of far away, and the reasons I would go out there would be pretty fucking slim, but it's the fact that I can't have it anymore because they closed, because COVID shut them down, which is tragic, because it was like a little hole in the wall, and you had to, like, walk through an alley and, like, wait outside on the steps because they had, like, a really long wait because the place in there was really small, but it was always packed because the food was good. Oh my god. It was so worth it. It was impossible to find. Like, I remember my parents were, like, struggling to find parking, and then we finally get down there, we're walking through alleyways, and I'm like, Mom, this is creepy. And then suddenly we get inside, and it's this, like, beautiful place, like, covered in like, all these fun decorations, and of course a lot of Niagara Falls stuff, but just, like, it had so much character. It felt like I walked into a tavern, and it was so delicious, and it's gone. I can never have it again. but it will live in my memory forever. Welcome in, Hector. How are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. I think it's going pretty well. Having a good day, having a good time, chilling out, having fun. Talking to you lovely people, of course, which is the highlight of my day every time. This guy, can't stand you. But I don't know. It's good. We're having fun. It's a good day. I have my Markiplier Space is So Cool mug. I need to rewatch In Space with Markiplier. I really do. It's such a good... It's art. It really is. And it's something that, like, connected with me. Hello, PBC. How are you doing? My brain... Oh, by the way, we have a new command. So you guys might know I have a tendency to reference that meme that says, Bame's non's having a strong, call the bondulance. So now we have exclamation point strong. Ah, the buffering thing didn't go through. That's tragic. You know what? I'll fix it later. But we have that. We have to call the bondulance because Caitlin doesn't know how to English most of the time. But how are you doing, PBC? Are you having a good Monday? Are you having a good time? Is everything going well? The pizza app says my store is closed, but it's not, and now... Aw. Don't cry, Snappy. Can I spam the little heart emoji in my own chat? Nope, it asks me to sign in. Never mind. No. I don't get it. I don't get it why it does that. I just want to spam emojis. I want to send hearts at all of you. Oh. You don't want to call them. You can call them, Snappy. You can do it. You can make the phone call. Imagine you're in a video game. Imagine you're like an NPC character giving a given dialogue, and they're NPCs too, and it doesn't matter because you're not gonna hate each other either way. You're advancing the plot. It's all you're doing. You're just moving forward. I was in a group of 4 people for a college assignment, and 2 out of 4 of us have to repeat the year now. Because of plagiarism. Not me, but I still feel bad. Oh. Seriously? That's... Oh my god. Because not only does plagiarism drag you down, like, it screws everybody over. There's a big old truck down at the bottom of my road. I wonder why. Is it a fuel truck? Is it a different kind of truck? Why is there a truck that's that big? Is there towage happening? I am not sure. There's a bunch of trees in the way, but I can just see the shape of the big boy. LFB tip of the day. You're an NPC and nothing matters. Hey, sometimes that's what you need. You just need to say, nothing matters. We're all gonna die, so just do what you need to do and enjoy the time you have. And for some people, it's the opposite. They need to feel big and strong and motivated, and that's okay. You do what you need to get through the tasks you have to do. Oh my god. Speaking of tasks, I can't remember if I talked about this on stream before. They didn't answer. No! Are they closed? Tow truck. Hi, Sammy. How are you doing, gorgeous? By the way, what kind of person am I? What is wrong with me? I'm not plugging my content creator friends. This is why I need my mods around at all times, because I cannot be trusted by myself. But it is lovely to see you, Sammy. What did I miss? What do you mean? What do you mean I missed something? You can't use that unless I missed something. Cause it's gonna end up being a boy who cried wolf situation. What did I miss? I'm not a mod. No, why would you be a mod, Snappy? Sammy. Wow. Just call the bondulance. What did I miss? What did I do? What happened? I won't lie, I just wanted to press the button. Don't you PSA, that specific redeem, Caitlin missed something, is if I'm missing something important. If the desktop audio isn't on, if there's a raid happening and I'm not paying attention to chat, if somebody redeemed something and I didn't see or hear it and I'm not looking at chat, that one is for emergency zone. Stop it! You're gonna give me anxiety, Josh. I already have anxiety. You're gonna give me double anxiety. Call the bondulance. Yes! I'm glad that I've made that a command. It's a good one. But, yeah, so we have that redeemed now for emergencies only. If I could, you know. Two anxiety will cancel each other out, though. You'd think that, wouldn't you? They do not. As a person with generalized anxiety disorder and social anxiety disorder, they just get worse. They don't cancel each other out. It's like collecting Pokemon cards. Gotta collect them all. Except, please no. I feel like my camera is just barely out of focus. Hold on. Reach! See, because if I reach forward, you can see it. I'm, like, perfectly in focus. But because I'm sitting back here, I'm just slightly out. You know what I need one of those pointers that kindergarten teachers have, or like elementary teachers have, where it's just the big stick with like the pointing finger on it that they use to point at the part on the board they want the kids to look at. And I need that so I can push the focus button on my camera from far away, because my arm doesn't go that far. This is where the lens is, but the button is like 6 inches further. Maybe it's not that much. It's 6 inches further than my finger is right now. So I can't reach it without leaning forward and then inherently changing the focus. Or is it anxiety squared and it's exponential? You know what? I'm gonna vote it's exponential. It's also worse when you add other things to it, like ADHD, for example. It's a lot of trouble. It's a lot of shenanigans. Breakfast burrito is finished. Get burrito. Give burrito. I want it. I'm sorry, this could be taken very badly. I should not have done that with the two hands at first either. We are like mostly PG-13 on the Vibe streams. You guys should be used to this. Have you considered using Bouquet and pencil to make the button closer? Genius. It's not that much of an issue usually. Usually I'm closer. I'm just kind of backed up a little bit. I don't know if it's because I want to rotate in my chair, as I've been doing, as I tend to do when I'm chilling out doing nothing. I have to have some kind of movement. Just lurking by, kind of in a sticky situation right now. Take care. Well, thank you for lurking, Mr. Dill. I appreciate you, and I hope that you can unjam yourself from whatever sticky situation you seem to be in. And if you have to leave at any point, I hope you have a wonderful day. Someone came near my room and you're just squeezing air melons. I was on high alert. It's not what I was meaning to do. I was doing the like little kid grabby hands. Is this better? Is this just looks like I have like quiet coyote talking. Sammy, you're not helping. I'm going to get pizza. I want pizza. My breakfast was like a tiny little container of Greek yogurt and an apple, which is great. It's not super filling. Sammy. Sammy, you are beautiful. I still don't swing that way. I'm sorry to tell you this. Yeah, grippers are feet in my brain. I wasn't gonna call it out, but you do, like, you use your hands to grip, and I think the one with the feet calls them like carpet grippers, and then it just kind of got shortened to grippers, if I have a grasp on the language use of that and how, you know. You kids and your newfangled memes. I'm 21 years old. I'm basically a grandmother. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I love all the people who come in here, no matter how old you are. Like, if you're in here hanging out with me, I respect and love you all the same. But I am a little happy. I'm pretty chuffed. I'm pretty pleased that the mean age of people that kind of hang around my streams has been getting older. Because for a couple reasons. One, I can actually have conversations with you if you're older, because we can connect on more things and you have more similar experiences, and it's just, the communication is easier for a lot of reasons. And also, kids are more likely to break rules. Kids are also, you know, nerve-wracking for a lot of reasons, because you have to be on, like, and I'm pretty on alert anyway for the people in my streams, and like, if somebody you met through a stream of mine is harassing you and other people, like, for example, somebody joins my Discord and then they start randomly messaging people from the Discord, like in DMs, that's suspicious. I'd want to know about that. But like, stuff like that gets, when there's kids, a lot of kids, a significant amount of kids in a community, it becomes concerning, because for anyone who lurks around the Pokemon community, and like with those and my friends and everything, like, there is an unfortunate circumstance that this kind of community tends to attract a lot of kids. And like, even though I really don't play Pokemon on stream, all of my friends do, and I kind of got absorbed into this circle, and it can get scary when there's a lot of kids around, not because of the kids, but because of the people who are interacting with them. And it's just, I don't know. Long story short, keep your community safe. I'm glad I can let my guard down just a little bit with you guys. Except when I'm playing a horror game, you fuckers. Calling chat old. As 25% of the age, I'm offended. I'm not calling chat old. First of all, you're not old until you're like 50 in my head. When you're 50, you can be officially classified as old. If you're under 50, that's society yelling at you. Stop listening. I swear like a damn sailor. You do. I always forget Pokemon is a kid's game. Yeah, like, it is. It's 100% a kid's game. It's made for kids. But Pokemon does also have, like, a pretty significant adult following, because it's, like, a childhood classic, and they're still making stuff, and people want to continue that into adulthood. But it gets scary. It does. Because, like, with the... And society doesn't like this one. You should have friends that are older than you. The problem with that is a lot of people who would make those good friends avoid those friendships because, you know, society's like, oh, it's weird. So the friendships that are made are often bad because the only ones willing to do that are people with ulterior motives in talking to children. Like, some of the coolest friendships I've had are with people who are like 10 years older than me. And that's okay, because you're getting experiences and you can get advice from those people. And it's not the same as a friendship with a person your own age, but it's not that different either. Sammy, what was that, youngin'? My hearing ain't what it used to be. Pretty sure Pokemon is 99% adults. I mean, who knows at this point? And like, people stream other stuff too, like Animal Crossing and all that stuff, and just like, the streaming community has to be careful for a lot of reasons to protect its people, and you know, I don't think, I've talked about this before, I don't think kids should be on YouTube at all. I mean, not to say the cutoff is like, you hit 18, you can go on the YouTube website. Like, but until you're at least 15, at least until you can interact with people in some kind of coherent way, you should not be on YouTube. They have YouTube Kids as a separate app for a reason. They have a thing. They have a YouTube entirely made for children. But apparently, because nobody wants to use that, they decided to, like, baby-proof normal YouTube, even though YouTube Kids is over here. And it's important. It's important to maintain the safety of children and everything, but there's a separate app. You have a separate place for them. That's the equivalent. That is the equivalent of having... What's a good example that's not like... It's like... I'm trying to think of an example, but a lot of the examples that I'm thinking of could be misconstrued in like a... You know, because like, what are the instant identifying factors you think of when you're thinking of like A or B? You're thinking of like gender, whatever. But like, you know what I mean? It's... Come on, Sammy, it's time for your nap. KJ taking care of Sammy in the nursing home. Is that you, KJ? Where's my mocking chair? I'll put on a spot of tea and some bickies. We can have a nice... Kid I got yesterday who didn't listen and kept Yes! Yes! KJ was playing a Bite at Freddy's. For anyone who doesn't know, that's like a FNAF fan game. It's very, very well made. But Five Nights at Freddy's, for some reason, is a lot of kids are in that community, especially more so post Security Breach, because Security Breach is definitely more like kid friendly as compared to as a FNAF game, and it brought in a lot of kids into the fandom who weren't there previously. But there were two kids who had popped in because apparently the algorithm favored her on this blessed day. There were two completely new people. One of them had definitely like never been in a stream before, like a YouTube stream, didn't know how to do a raid, and seemed to have good intentions but just seemed on the younger side, didn't listen. And this other kid, this little shit, was like self-promoting the entire time, and it was like, hey, don't do that. And they're like, oops, sorry. And then right at the end of stream, they're like, I have a channel, you should check it out. And I deleted the message like that. But really? And they're so dramatic and like... Those people, it doesn't matter what age you are. If you a motherfucker who goes into another person's stream just to promote yourself, I dislike you immensely. If your one goal when you go into somebody else's stream, when they're doing something else, when they're with their community having a time, and you're like, You should shout me out. You should check my channel out. Aren't I just the coolest? I hate you. You are on my shit list. And if I catch you doing that in enough person's streams, I will just straight up block you. It's obnoxious. You should tell Trevor that. My bad, I won't do it again. God. Yeah. I know what you meant, KJ. But like... Cause some people come onto YouTube to grow and to make money and to do whatever. That's fine. If that's your goal, it's not my goal, but whatever. You do what you want to do. If people want to stick around knowing that's your... whatever. Who gives a shit? But that's not everyone's goal. Like, my goal when streaming, growing the channel is a secondary goal. Like, I like meeting people, but if I go like a month and get like 2 new people, I'm still gonna be excited because that's 2 new people I've met. It's not a number, it's a group of people that I am interacting with and very pleased about. But the audacity to go into somebody else's community that they have so lovingly built and was like, I want to boost my numbers. You should put my link in your chat, please. I'll commit a crime. I will stab a motherfucker in-game. I'm back. Streaming should be a vibe, my thoughts. Absolutely! Like, do whatever you want to do with your streams, your videos, your content. Doing some things or other things will get more people, and they'll get certain types of people, and whatever else. But you do not infringe on somebody else's thing to promote yourself. It's stupid. This isn't an ad company. Also, it's like, when YouTubers do it or whatever with companies, they get paid to do that. It's like, oh, sellouts, like people who are like, promo me, do it, check my stuff out. What are you offering, nerd? Not, like, again, not that I fucking take $5 to shout someone out anyway. I'm not gonna do that. But, like, I didn't mind what they asked for advice on how to get subs, but the blatant plug me was obnoxious. Absolutely! It's outrageous. I also hate it when they're like, oh, so-and-so is streaming, I'm gonna leave and go watch them. Like, yes! That's a big one. That's a huge one. Because, one, it's just rude. Like, I get that sometimes... I'm just ranting about bad stream etiquette right now, and I apologize to all you guys in chat if you are uncomfortable with this. But for those of you who aren't knowing that some of these are rude, take it as a warning. I assume all of you do, because most of you are regulars in other people's streams, but like, yeah, just say I'm gonna go, bye, if you want to say you're leaving. Not, this person's live, I'm gonna go watch them. Like, stop it. Stop it. Because what ends up happening is some other people will leave, and then the original streamer ends up all alone, or they're just like, oh, cool, I'm not good enough. And it's just, it's demoralizing, you know? It feels bad, man. Sorry, I had a little thing on my thumb, and it was bothering me. But yeah, there's a lot of stream etiquette that you have to learn and you have to experience, and it definitely took me a long time lurking around other people's streams to be like, yeah, you can't do this or that, you always have to check the swearing rules, and like, most of the time swearing's not allowed, and it's a lot of you live, you learn stuff. But one of the biggest, like, universal things is don't talk about other streamers unless it's relevant. Like, if they're like, oh, my buddy, this person, and it's like, oh yeah, I was watching this person earlier, they're great, huh? Like, that's fine. You're participating in the conversation. But if it's like, oh my god, I just got a shiny. And it's like, ah, that person got that shiny. That person's hunting. This person's hunting that shiny right now. Sorry, having a stroke. Like, I always check the swearing rule immediately because I swear so much. Same. Even when I'm in chats that swear, like Hero Plays Plus or Keith's stream, like either of those, I still tend not to swear just because, like, it's so trained out of me for all the people who don't allow swearing. And also, YouTube, you may be allowed to swear in those chats. YouTube still doesn't like it. Like, YouTube will block a lot of it or, like, ask it to be blocked. And then when you're in other chats, like, stuff you send will get blocked for no reason, even if it has no cussing in it. Because YouTube's like, oh, this person's a problem child. And then such a headache. I imagine you're talking to someone IRL and you just look them dead in the eye and say, I shall now talk to someone else, farewell, and walk away. That's so funny. I got called out for telling people I used to support whenever I said I'm working and lurking when I wanted to go into other people's streams, and I was like, I'm being respectful by not saying I'm going to so instead, and it was such a turn off I stopped supporting them. Wow. I usually wait until I see someone swear before doing it myself. That's absolutely fair. I mean, a lot of people have, like, rules in their thing, and if they don't, and you can't get it from the general vibe of chat or whatever, you can always just be like, hey, can I ask about the rules? Is there, like, a rules thing? Can you swear? Yada yada. And people will honestly really appreciate that for the people who ignore the rules. That's a really funny thought, though. I shall now talk to somebody else. Goodbye. Just see ya. Later. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. It's fucking rude and it's stupid. It's outrageous. Also, I hope you guys appreciate the new angle I kind of went with for streams while I'm at home. I like this. I like how cheerful and alive it feels. And, like, the stuff on the mirror right there isn't real. And you can't see it very well, but that's a Lego sunflower back there. That's a real sunflower. Those are bones I found in the woods on that string. The white flower there is fake. But that's a dried sunflower. That's all dried baby's breath right here. I got a lot of plants in here. I got, like, a photo of an herb over there you can't really see. But I have a theme. I have a dried bouquet of roses over there. I have a set of antlers you can't see. I have some dried lavender over there. I have more dried sunflowers over there. A lot more dried baby's breath over there. Some white flowers I don't know the name of, but I dried out. I got a lot of plants in here. Bro, I want to sleep, but I'm trying to resist the urge. You have to stay up. Fix your sleep schedule, because if you sleep now, you are not sleeping tonight. It's just not happening. Doing that IRL next time I'm at a gathering. I think people, if you know them, they'd laugh. Because I feel like if somebody did that to me, I'd go, and, like, look at my other friend, and then I'd start laughing. Because it's obnoxious. It's totally outrageous. I literally slept till 8 p.m. yesterday after you left. I'm sorry, 8 p.m.? I left at 1 p.m. Ate an apple and went to bed till 8 p.m. Jeez Louise, I hope you slept great. And, like, you were up a lot because we were up a lot, but damn. Sorry, if you keep seeing me look over here, it's either I'm looking at Kitty, who is, like, humbly asleep in her bed right now, snoozing, or I'm looking at this, because it's not sponsored, wish I was, I like how colorful it is. It's very nice to look at. This is top of the morning coffee. This was my birthday present from my aunt. I wasn't a fan of the rebrand at first, but it's so fun to look at. It's cartoony, it's goofy. I'm hoping it's still like recyclable, but you try. What's it saying? Bottom motherfucker. So it's top of the morning coffee, right? The bottom says bottom of the morning. It's stupid. As a lover of puns, it's fucking dumb. It's fantastic. I was up a lot because I was trying to give you space so you weren't in the wall, and in turn I was so uncomfortable and my room was so hot and I barely slept all weekend. It's okay. I also slept like doo-doo because I'm really used to my like hyper squishy bed when I'm at home. So while I'm at your house and your bed is covered in stuffed animals, and like even if I move them, there's always more, which is fine. I'm not yelling at you for the stuffed animals, but I also slept like garbage, so we unite in our trash sleep. Oh, Sean, so silly. Indeed, indeed. I cannot believe the fucking fear. I'm gonna turn. I can't see. I'm putting it on the floor where I can't see it. Yeah. But I can't believe the fucking fears to fathom. And it's just like, oh, there's a video? Click. Jacksepticeye! Without a second thought, just immediately, oh! Fucking Smitty! Where's the image? Oh, there he is. Took him a minute. God damn it, Josh. No, it's been years since I've seen any Jacksepticeye. I mean, that's totally fair. I don't watch him most of the time. When I do watch his videos, it's either a very specific game, or it's meme time, because I do really like the meme time. There's absolutely nothing wrong with Sean. I'm just very, like, pick and choose what I watch from him, which is fair. And I do that with some people as well. Like, Big Jiggly Panda I don't watch anymore for the most part, but every once in a while I'll get a video and I'm like, what is this? Also, I sent you the Discord link. I will hop into that Discord after stream. Thank you, though. Anyone else just randomly wake up at 1 p.m. some days? I get like 12 hours sleep somehow sometimes, and I don't know how. Well, apparently your body really, really needs it. I mean, not that I want to sleep until 1 p.m., but sometimes I wish I could do that, because I'm literally on... Like, I'm on meds. Hold on, let me put my hand around it so you don't see any of my deets. Like, I have, like, 2 bottles of meds and shit. I have 3 over there, but that's just because I haven't finished the gabapentin. Just for, like, sleeping, I have gabapentin, which is a muscle relaxant, and I have clonidine, which is actually a blood pressure med, because I sleep like garbage, and it makes all of my anxiety and ADHD symptoms way worse. There's a new Chilla's Art horror game. Oh god, what is it? What's it called? What's the lore? I do kind of want to play Chilla's Art games. But they're terrifying. They are genuinely horrifying for me to watch someone else play, let alone me play. 'Cause, like, I'm sure, oh my god, I just realized, since I finally played the Ironbark Lookout, I can go watch Grizzy play Ironbark Lookout. Glory! But, sorry, I'm hitting a lot of ums and ahs. But it's, if I watch the Ironbark Lookout, like, I'm sure it won't be scary, but when you're playing it blind, it is very scary. Chilla's Art games are scary just watching them. Just seeing someone else play them. I'm like, Haven't finished the video yet, but based on the thumbnail, it looks pretty spooky. Oh god. They always are. So I have the money, I'm getting all the Chilla's Art games to play. Like, it's scary! Speaking of KJ, you should use a little of your birthday money to get Lethal Company before you forget. I will check my account, but I would be perfectly fine getting myself Lethal Company. I will live. And I want to play it because Trevor already has it, and if you and I get it and we can convince Anatoly, because he's the big one, I want to play that game so bad. I can't play it though, so what's the point? That's fair. Because of the PC issue. That's fair. You need to fix your PC first. I want to play so bad. It looks terrifying, and some of the first of all, the new update, terrifying. The mods, terrifying. Of course, why would he get you the graphics card, you know? Why would he ever follow through on a thing he told you? What if I just text and harass Al? Hey Al, KJ needs a graphics card. You missed her birthday stream. I wouldn't do that. That would be very rude. Just be like, hey, you have money. Go give it to KJ. That's another thing. Back on the train of stream etiquette things that tick me off. There's somebody recently in a person's stream I was in, I won't say who or where so it doesn't give it away, but they were like, can somebody gift a membership? I want one. Bitch! Bitch! Gifted memberships are a gift. And, like, the same thing goes to streamers who, unless they're doing a charity event. If you were doing a charity event, asking for donos, completely okay. If you... Hell, even if you're doing, like a fundraising thing, like, I have medical bills. Keith, how are you doing, my friend? Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. But, like, if you're just like, hey, you should give me money while you're a streamer, that's rude. That's super rude. I don't understand why people would do that. For context, Keith, we're just kind of rambling and talking about a lot of things, but earlier we kind of got into a conversation of, like, streamer etiquette, do's and don'ts when you're in a chat, or hell, even if you're a streamer. Like, I don't know. I don't know why that's such a big thing today. Maybe there's just been a lot of people breaking rules I've been seeing lately and it's on my mind. But it's lovely to see you. How was the rest of your stream? Did you get any more shinies? How was the rest of it? I don't actually know if you've ended or not. I would not put it past you to come in while you're still going. Sorry, a crow flew by out the window and I have monkey brain. I love my crows. I don't have a crow plushie yet, do I? I should. But I wouldn't want, like, a big cartoony one. Like, I want, like, an accurate crow plushie. That would be what the fuck?
Foot.
Two things. First of all, how dare you? How dare... Said $10, I think? How dare you? Thank you. Second of all, did that say the whole message? Finished screaming. Yup. I finished streaming. LOL, getting around for work now. Dare how I, indeed. Hello, Nikki. How are you doing? Welcome to stream. Dare how I, exactly. How dare how you. I'm gonna check that. Hold on. I want to go read it because it said it. Didn't really hear it that well. Boom, 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 boom. Stream elements! What happened? Furt? F-U-R-T. Alright, cool. Why? Bad ear. Oh? And how's you? I'm doing alright. I'm having a time talking to some of the coolest people in the world right now, so I'm pretty pleased, pretty chuffed. Having a good day. In case you haven't noticed, considering I've said it like twice this stream, chuffed is definitely high on my list of favored words. It's goofy. Like it gives off this sense of like, ha! It's this very happy, jubilant word, and it's really fun to say. I'm absolutely chuffed. It is marvelous. It is wonderful. I need to read more again. Like, I'm trying to. I started to. Like, I spent a lot of, the other night... KJ, say nothing. I spent the other night reading while I was at KJ's. Like, because she was, like, falling asleep, and I'm like, but there's only, like, 3 chapters left. There were, like, 5. I still have, like, 2 left to read. And I was specifically reading that person, 1, because I liked what the story was about, but 2, they have a very mature vocabulary. They're very, very eloquent, and there's a lot of unique words, some of which that I had to read through, and I'm like, huh. Stayed awake, then you went to bed. Why, though? Why would you do such a thing? In the rocking chair. Back in my day, books were made of paper. Yeah, I have paper books, nerd. I was reading on my phone at KJ's, but that's just because it was dark. And when it's dark, it's easier to read on your phone. Yeah. Still haven't unpacked the clothes from this bag. I want to start reading this one because it's in here. If you'll notice, this has a little library thing on it. That's because when KJ and I were in school, our school had conveniently, like, emptied out the library and replaced it with, like, a bunch of new books. So they literally just had boxes and boxes of books, like, outside, and was like, free to take any of these you want. So I took, like, 13 boxes by the time they finished. Not kidding, most of them are still under my bed. But this is one of them, and it's Stardust by Neil Gaiman. For anyone who doesn't know Neil Gaiman, he made Coraline and Good Omens, so very accomplished. And I don't know, I've been wanting to read his stuff. I haven't read Coraline, I will eventually. There's a sticky note. That's not a sticky note, that's a little index card in here. Oh no, somebody left their index card. They were only on page 54. Thief. I am not a thief. I was allowed to take it. And they were very, very happy that I took them. But they were very heavy. I had, a couple days, I actually had to have people help me. Because I grabbed, like, 2 boxes of books at once. And it was they were big. So I was little. I didn't have the strength to hold them all. So, like, KJ or, my buddy John would have to, it would help. It helped me take them from class to class, because I couldn't just go get them at the end of the day. Alright, okay, gotta go. Love you, friend. Love you, Keith. Have a great time at work. I hope you do, at least. I know it can sometimes be dreary, but I wish only the best for you. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Tea and bickies. Loved carrying several boxes of books between me and you. Yeah, KJ took her fair share of boxes as well. The crazy part, since then, I got so distracted with life and existence and the internet and everything else, I do not read the same as I used to. And I want to. Like, I want to rip through books and knowledge like I did when I was in like elementary and middle school. I'd take a book like yay thick and tear through it in like 2-3 days. No, I need to get rid of them because I don't read them. Same it. Did I say a weird thing? Did I have a stronk? The same I do. But I didn't, yeah, I don't tear through them like I used to, which is honestly a tragedy. Will I get to them eventually? Yes. Oh, well, good to know I still can't speak. I got my phone vibrated. Ah, it's the PayPal notification from Keith. Again, he's gone to work, but thank you anyway, Keith. Save your money. Fruit. I have a fidget ring over here also because I had a weird feeling that I'd need it today. But I don't know. I have a lot of books, and I want to get into reading them again. I want to dedicate that time. And honestly, when I'm here, like, at home, because in May, I'll be graduating from the college I'm at right now. Hopefully, if nothing gets in the way. But if I can't, I have to. But after that, I'm gonna be going back to school here at home. But the thing is like, my college town, you can walk everywhere, and there's stuff you can do. Like, you can walk into town, you can get a coffee, you can go to the park, you can go to a couple shops that are out there. There's a witchy shop called Magic Box, like, it's the cutest. There's all these fun things, you know? Where I live, you can walk for forever, and maybe you'll get to town eventually. It's a much longer walk, and there's not a lot to do. So, and I don't drive. I'm gonna learn to drive. I have to. I physically have to, even though I hate the idea of it because the car is scary. Everyone I know has gotten into an accident at some point. It's not good. Oh my god, is that Ridley fan 28? Hi Ridley, how are you doing, my friend? But when I'm back home doing school stuff, like when I'm not doing school or like working a job probably, I'm gonna need something to do because I can't be on the freaking internet 24/7. That'll ruin your mind. Chronically online is unhealthy. But, yeah. I gotta stop hitting the ums. The radio station near me has a skit called Ah, or Like, and they'll give you like a prompt or whatever, and you have to tell a story or explain about the thing without saying ah, or like at all through the entire thing. And if you do it, you get like money or something. And see, right there, I said like. I said you get like money or something. And I didn't have to, but those are just those stupid filler words or sounds, stuff like that. You gotta be able to say stuff. And I get really annoyed when people say like every 3 words, because there are people who do that. I said like and or. That's true, I said money or something. But you can't say ah, or like. You can say or. You can't say like. But it's OMG, it's an owl. Ace Trader Al. Why don't you get his link? Exclamation point Al. But yeah, I get really annoyed when people use like every 3 words, because I've met people who do that, and it drives me crazy, because they go, like, and yeah, so he, like, you know, like, please stop. You can pause, you can wait 10 seconds to pick apart what you want to say, and say it, because often those people aren't stupid. They're not. But when you say like every 3 words, it makes you sound less intelligent. And I feel bad. Because I'm sure they're not, but it does. Like, what did they even, like, do, man? Yeah. That's bad. Scooby-Doo was just like an adult man on all fours. Yeah. Ace Trainer bully Al? I don't know what you're talking about. Al would never bully anyone, right, Al? Oh, hanging out with my kitten. She's adorable. She's sleeping at the moment. Aww. I love kittens. They're so cute. I'm glad I adopted Gatita as an adult, but I kind of wonder what she looked like as a kitten. I'll never know. Oh my god, Sly Dog! We're getting all the people in here right now. What is going on, fellas? My name is Cleo. Oh, you reminded me to do something? Oh? I think I was doing something and wow, I don't even know what I mean. Why'd you act like Deku? Been a minute. It totally has. How are you doing? Have you been well? Has everything been okay? Have you had some good stuff go on? I miss you, man. When I think about the people who have been around the longest and some of the people I've did I hit a like? Oh, it's like when you start saying something. That one was justified. It is like when you start saying something ironically and then you start saying it genuinely, like fucking mint. Al, what did you do, Al? Since my stroke, I've struggled with my speech. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Nikki. And I hope that nothing I've said has offended you. I hope the strong command doesn't offend you or anything. And I'm sorry to hear that you have speech problems since that event. It's really unfortunate. I've been working nonstop for the past few weeks, grabbing check after check for some Christmas gifts this year for fam. You know what? That is understandable. And I hope they enjoy their gifts, and I hope they're happy, and I hope all is well. I hope KJ enjoyed her gifts for birthday. Borfday. Nah, it's cool. Okay, I just wanted to check in on you. I don't ever want you to feel upset or anything because of the dumb shit that I do in my streams. But I'm sure your speech will improve too. It all takes time and healing and things like that. I curled my headphone cord into a butterfly. Ah, it's just too short to show you. There we go. I made a little butterfly. This is what I do. This is how I fidget with things. I fidget with this cord so much. It is obscenely long. So I'll put my fingers in it like a little finger trap. I have a tendency to bite it. Don't bite cords. I do it softly, but I still shouldn't do it at all. If you like biting things though, highly recommend Chulery. It's the best. Trevor had gotten it for me. Got me a little pack of them. I will nom the hell out of these. I haven't washed these ones, so I don't want to bite them yet. But I have a gray one I really like. But they are scrumptious and they are chewy, and I recommend them. I bite things a lot. I bite people I like too. If I'm oh, you're my friend, KJ can confirm. Over the weekend, I just bit her on the shoulder for no reason. I'm like a dog. I'm gonna set an alarm for 3 p.m. and take a small nap before my head explodes. Okay, I hope your head doesn't explode. And I hope you enjoy your nap. I'll do. I'm gonna take a peep at my DMs real quick. Yeah, I have to remember to join Chaos Corner. Very important, very important. I'm angry because I wasn't hungry, and then suddenly my brain goes, food? Food? Yummy, yummy. Cleo is very hyperactive. I assume she's up and sprinting about with zoomies. Don't spill coffee everywhere. No! I don't even know if it's dripping coffee. It might just be dripping water from the lid. From the steam. Condensation. Milk. I keep the milk for my coffee in this little thing. And I just pour it in when I need it. Blub, 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 blub. Very weird, you know that. Hoping you're not watching me from your window like a creep at my window. I don't think that's possible, Ridley. I don't think I have, like... Now I'm noticing every single time I say the word like, and it's driving me insane. But... I don't have the vision of Hal from Megamind. I can't just... zoom it, just... Ear! Cat's running around, isn't it, Ridley? But no, I'm not watching you, I promise. I just have an cat. And generally, when she wakes up, the first thing she'll do is she'll go get like a bite from her food bowl, she'll get a few drinks from her water, and then she'll just go crazy and start sprinting and attacking me and going nuts. Dragon Dance 05 raid? Is anyone else in yet? She just came in and was like, sub to Tommy. Do it. Everybody. Go sub to Dragon Dance 05. He's one of my best friends in the world. One of the coolest people ever. He's very handsome. We love him. Welcome in, Mr. Wahi. I didn't need to say it like that, but I did. Welcome in. Oh, I'm just... Ooh. My clasp for my necklace is all the way down. Welcome in! How are you doing? How was stream? Hope it went well! While I wait. It's a family reunion. Tommy got a turtle in Fortnite. Did he like a pet turtle or like the Ninja Turtle skin? I don't understand how Fortnite works. It makes me sound old, but I do not care for the game. Not the best turtle, but a good turtle. A purple one. My boy! Dragon Dance 05 raid! Hello, Tommy! How are you doing, my dear? How did stream go? It is lovely to see you. It's the Caitlin! It's the me! You took a turtle personality test during stream? Did you get Donatello and... Josh, why? I've been alerted! What? Did you get that you're Donatello, Tommy? Are you my favorite turtle? 50%? 50%, Donnie? What are the other percents? I did get Donatello, how'd you know? Al was telling me that you had a particular purple turtle. He's my favorite boy. I know, I have to know. It is required. 25% Mikey? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That is correct. 50% Donnie, 25% Mikey. Best boy is Leo. Best boy is Leo in your opinion. And best boy is Leo depending on what version of Turtles it is. Because for me, Donnie is most consistently the coolest turtle. Though I will say, old, like, original movie, where they're in the big old creepy suits, I will say Raph is probably the best turtle in that one. My correct opinion. An opinion cannot be correct or incorrect. It's your opinion. I don't agree with your opinion, though. I can choose not to agree. Rise had a great Donnie. Rise did have a great Donnie. I love that he was so aggressively autistic coded. I love it. We love to see representation. Are they different in the video games, cartoons, films? Oh, yeah, the general personality stays the same, but it's evolved a lot. And there's always differences. The biggest difference by far is between, I'll say 2012 Turtles and the Rise Turtles. That's a pretty significant jump. Other than that, like 80s movie turtle, the old movie Turtles, and then the Rise Turtles are also pretty fucking different. Rise Turtles are really an outlier from anything else because they replaced the nicknames, which is good because the nicknames can get boring. They did a lot. I didn't like Rise at first, but I do honestly really respect it. I don't like what they did to my boy Splinter. I feel like they disrespected him by making... he has trauma, but he's still a fat little rat man who doesn't even know the name of his turtle children, and that's fucked up. What if his opinion is that water is healthy? Well, I mean, it's an opinion on a fact. His opinion is that water is... His opinion is that he agrees that water's healthy. He agrees... It's not an opinion. Water is healthy. We are made of it. It's... You make my brain hurt, Josh. They have their character types, but how they choose to show that side changes. Yeah. Though I get why people don't like it. It is healthy, Sammy. Just because you don't drink it doesn't mean that it's bad for you. Water is... Somebody redeem hydrate, and I want all you motherfuckers to take a sip of water with me. Monster is healthy. Monster is not healthy. Monster will degrade your stomach lining and fill you with chemicals that should never be in the human body. How's the stream going? It's going great. Got some lovely people in here. We got fucking Al in here for the first time in forever. We had Sly Dog in here. Keith came in. It's a goddamn party. All the coolest people ever in here, man. Water is poison that just takes a long time to rust you. No. Our biological makeup is honestly really confusing. 'Cause... aren't by definition we are kind of like oxidizing a little bit over time. Our chemical makeup is very confusing but interesting. I love chemicals that I can't pronounce. Thankfully, I can pronounce most of them. Also, fun fact, in the aluminum versus aluminium debate, Americans are kind of wrong, but the people who say it's aluminum and not aluminium are not entirely at fault because we spell it in completely different ways. Everyone else, the international standard is aluminium, and it's spelled... The fuck? Sorry, there was a very bright flash outside my window, and I don't know if it was a white creature, I don't know if it was a light, because it looked like a light. The window's right here, for anyone who's wondering, but like, what just happened? I'm blind. Most things have things in them you can't pronounce. Antioxidants are very important. But, what was I saying? I don't remember. I got distracted by whatever was outside my window. Oh, yes, aluminium versus aluminum. Internationally, it's spelled aluminium with the IUM. Well, the aluminium. But we spell it aluminum. For some reason. But we don't, like, a lot of kids aren't taught that. We're just taught that we say aluminum and the others say aluminium. This is how you spell it. So the people who are self-righteous, not realizing that other places spell it a different way, aren't necessarily at fault, but it is probably really high on the list of world's most ridiculous debates. Because really? Aluminum versus aluminium is that important to you? Aluminum. There's an I in it in the international spelling. Aluminium. Tell him again. Take a little sippy. Oh, tragically. There you go. You gotta be able to see the space is so cool part of the mug. Caramel. Oh, is that also just like based on spelling? Because people say that differently, but I've only ever seen it spelled C-A-R-A-M-E-L. Or did you, because I know caramel is just location for the most part of like who says it which way. I am so cognizant of every time the word like or comes out of my mouth, and I am filled with rage each and every time. I do think it's interesting though, because I will never ever say a caramel apple. It's a caramel apple. But sometimes I'll put caramel on my ice cream. Or and it really depends whether it's caramel or caramel candy. But the difference is in how it's said, how I say it, brain is convolvulence, is really interesting. Hey, can you, like, read this message? I sure can, Josh. Oh, wow, would you look at that? There's also the difference between pecan and pecan. The pronunciation pecan just... What did I miss? What did I miss, Josh? Then you got the real fun where people fight between color and color. Was that Alphys? I do really enjoy doing the Alphys voice. I don't have a reason to do it anymore. I'm not so deeply entrenched in the Undertale fandom as I once was. Fucking love that game though. If people for some reason were like, yeah, you played it on stream once, but that was when all of your stream stuff was shit. You should play it with better stuff now. Would do it. No hesitation. Would play it again. But I would not do anything other than true pacifist run because I would sob hysterically doing the genocide run. Or even a neutral run. I tried to do a neutral run one time ever. I killed the first Frogget and I felt so bad. I reset immediately. I killed him. I saw him fade out. I stared at where he once was. My love increased and I went, fuck this. Full genocide run, you won't. No, but you know who will do a full genocide run if you ask them to? KJ. KJ, no question. KJ is completely willing and has talked about doing genocide runs. I will not. I cannot do it. But Sly, the big difference between color and color with the U, I think was actually due to early American printing of newspaper, where it cost, like, by the letter. So what ended up happening is Americans dropped a lot of letters that didn't matter phonetically. So the U in color, the U in flavor. If it could still be understood as the word, we dropped the letter. And even when it wasn't the case anymore, that changing of language kind of stuck. So it's just our version. I won't say it's the wrong version necessarily, because it's still phonetically the same. You can still read it. You can read color or color with a U, and they sound the same. They mean the same goddamn thing. The difference between color and color is one is spelled right, real, serious. It's just based on, like, capitalism ruined language. But yeah, no, I could never do a genocide run, Sammy. I would cry like a little baby. And even if I didn't, I would, ugh, the one that would probably kill me, if I could make it through tutorial without crying, which, like, maybe I could make it through tutorial's fight without sobbing like a little baby. Papyrus? I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't kill Papyrus. Would not be able to. My heart would shrivel and die in my chest, and I'd die of a heart attack on screen. I'm glad to see you in here, Tommy. I'm glad you're having... I hope you had a good stream. I didn't join... I thought about joining. I'll be honest, I didn't. I don't like Fortnite. But I appreciate that you play it, and I hope you had a damn good time. I've never played it. You could make me play it. What, you play Undertale? That would be comical. I wouldn't even... I think I've seen the endings for Genocide and Neutral runs. Like, I've seen a bunch of the things that can happen. I'm not sure if I've ever watched a full playthrough. I must have watched, like, Jacksepticeye do it at some point. No, I'm skipping this song. I can't listen to the Addams Family lo-fi. Can't do it. I'll do this one. This one's fine. Killed me, though. Undertale is such a, like, such a gut-wrenching game. I adore it with every fiber of my being. It wasn't even meant to be, like, a crazy hit. It was just him, like, saying, hey, I can make a game. I can write an original thing. And it's one of the most beloved indie games of all time now. Addams Family. I can't do it. Stream was good, but the lobby matchmaking is awful. Why couldn't they make it easy like a Mario Kart lobby? Who fucking knows? By the way, I'm really glad Mario Kart has the option to, like, join via a code now. Makes everything better. I'm so excited to start doing Mario Kart streams. I'm gonna cuss and get pissed like a little fucking baby. And I hope you know that. When I start doing Mario Kart streams, I'm gonna start spouting the most out-of-pocket shit at every single motherfucker that joins those streams and hits me. And I want to let you know in advance, I'm only a little sorry. In the same way that KJ and I will play Tricky Towers, and I will tell her I will consume her kidney and barf it up at her. That's the kind of weird shit that will come out in a blind rage when I play Mario Kart. And it'll probably be better just because I'll have it focused on, like, whoever hit me at the point, and it's not super direct because I probably will not have VC on for a lot of reasons. That's another thing I want to do, though. That's another thing I really want to do. I want to do a Mario Kart stream with the fellas. I want to do it with Tommy. I want to do it with Hero Plays. I want to get every one of the coolest motherfucking streamers I can into one call. Clarify, it's not going to be a PG stream for any of you. And I want chaos. I want chaos incarnate. 200cc only. We can do, like, backwards tracks, frantic items. We want absolute blasphemy. I want there to be screaming the entire time. That sounds so fucking fun to me. I want to do it so badly. And now, if we do that, and I have my capture card that works with this laptop, and I can get everything set up, it can happen. I can stream that too, so I don't just have to be there. I can be involved. I can be streaming it. I can have a good ass time. I want to do it so bad, but I don't think I can do it when I'm home, only because my Wi-Fi is not good only in my room. Everywhere else in the house, it's fine. But in my room, it's not, which means there would be a lot of communication errors joining stuff on Switch, which is a pain in the ass. When are you doing the Mario Kart streams? Because that's going to be real fun. What do you mean? What do you mean real fun? I'll see myself out. I'm not cool. I'm old. You're what? What do you... Sammy, I was just naming names, darling. You can be... You're a cool streamer. I love you. Sub to Straw Hat Sammy, fellas. Don't leave me. But I will probably do those when I'm on campus. Or if before that I can get, you know, like an extender or something that would kind of make the internet work a bit easier up here. Totally willing to do that. That would be pretty rad. I really like how your hair is today. Thank you. I showered yesterday. And for some reason it dried extremely poofy, and I love it. It looks great. It's very, very fluffy right now. But it's fantastic. I'm extremely pleased because my hair rarely likes to work with me, and when it does do kind of what I want it to do, it's flat and greasy and dead, and it just doesn't like me. But today, it is lovely. Also, you guys can't see it, but I have mushroom earrings on today. I have the mushroom theme with the thumbnail isn't the only mushroom. I actually wanted to wear this necklace, but I didn't find it while I was getting dressed, and I only found it after I put this one on, and I like this one, so I didn't want to take it off, but fucking love mushrooms. Where is it actually? I have it up here. Is that what fell the other day? Was it the fucking mushroom that fell? For context, the other day, something fell in this area, and I could not, for the life of me, figure out what it is, and I couldn't find it on the floor. Is it the tiny mushroom that fucking fell? God damn. Hold on. Where'd the fucking mushroom go? I'm gonna show off the goddamn mushroom. It totally was. It was the mushroom that fell. I'm very glad it didn't break. I would be sad. Hello, mushy. God damn it, man. Why is it not standing up? Is it, like, lopsided? Is there something wrong? I mean, there's one thing that's wrong, in that this mushroom specifically was part of a decoration thing that Trevor's mom made me, but it fell off the other thing, so I just started using it for decoration, but it still kind of has some hot glue on the bottom. But the hot glue makes it more even, more even than it was before, so I don't understand why it is so lopsided. Don't do this at home. It's a bad idea. I'm just melting the hot glue on it, and I'm gonna squoosh, and then it's gonna come off my desk because my desk has a top on it that will not allow the hot glue to stick to it. There, I flattened it out. It should actually help the grip now more than anything. Stay. Stop falling. I will be sad. Why are you so lopsided? I'll tuck it up against my Switch there. It's fine. By real, I mean the chaos will be so nice, and from the multiple perspectives of others, all the screaming and yelling at one another will be even better. Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna do this at home. Don't do it. It took me way too long to process the don't try this at home connection. I have been running on Internet Explorer. My brain is so slow. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the meds. I don't know if I'm just fucking dumb. But I have Internet Explorer speeds going on. You know what's crazy? I've been talking like non-stop. It's been an hour and 38 minutes. Can we talk about this? I want to talk about this. This is the easiest vibe stream I've ever done. Sometimes it's really hard because I don't know what to talk about, and I don't know if I'm talking too much or too little, and I have nothing of substance to say. But it's easy because I'm talking to you guys, and you guys are cool as shit. The fact that you're in here is cool as shit, and I love you. You're great. And there's just a lot to talk about. Even if I'm rambling on about dumb stuff. I don't know. Thank you guys for being here, though. I really, really appreciate it. And I was surprised, maybe a little disappointed at how overwhelming the vibe stream versus Polia vote was. Because even though not a ton of people voted by the time I tallied them, because I didn't give you guys a bunch of time, I gave you like 45 minutes, the vote was overwhelmingly in the vibe stream favor, which is curious. Sorry, I didn't have my hearing aid up. What did you say? I said you were lovely and beautiful, Sammy, and we love you very much. You're just so cool and awesome. You are cool and awesome, Josh. Even when you jump scare me with my own redeems. You're pretty rad. And I've honestly been really happy seeing you around streams a lot. You were extremely chaotic, but you were a lovely person to interact with through all that chaos, and I really appreciate you being around here so much. What's that got to do with the price of cheese? No, I want cheese. I want cheese and I want like a cheese and pepperoni cracker platter really bad now. Get some like strawberries and some grapes and some fruit. Another fruit platter to go along with it. Oh. I, like a rat, could probably live on on crackers, pepperoni, and cheese. I love making myself tiny sandwiches. Cheese pizza, please! It is coming to my attention that I am hungry. Why? You have eaten, body. Shut up! But mother, feed us. You get coffee and nothing more. You miss eating pizza? Why can't you eat pizza anymore, Sammy? What is wrong? Why are you denied the incredible pleasure that is pizza? I don't like that that's like... I don't like that it's a few messages behind. I gotta figure out how to fix it so the chat is at the bottom when it goes up. It's always just slightly behind, and however cute it is, I need to figure out what is wrong with it. My stomach says no or a very long bathroom break. Oh, that's a pain in the ass, literally. I'm sorry about that, Sammy. Being fair, pizza is a very greasy, not good for you food. It's probably not the easiest for the body to digest either. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna toast myself a wrap post stream. I'm gonna put some cheese and some meat in a little tortilla and cook it up in the George Foreman and have myself a little wrap. Reminder to stay hydrated, fellas. Water is very important. Especially if you're a coffee addict like me, because while your body does pull the water from the coffee you're drinking, the caffeine shoves it through your systems way faster, so you don't keep it in you, and it's very easy for you to get dehydrated, especially once you stop drinking the coffee, but the caffeine's still in your system. Toasty rap, like she's spitting bars. Let's go. I keep getting distracted by everything in my room. I have a Steven Universe keychain I've had forever at this point. Of Lion, and he's very fluffy, and he hangs out on my desk, and he's just a swell little guy. If my desk wasn't so small, and I didn't have so much stuff to have on it, like I always want my coffee pot on it, my camera, and my Alexa, obviously. Some of the other stuff I can move off of it generally, but I still like having a lot of the things on it. I would love to have one of those, like, cozy gaming setup station kind of vibes. Because it's so cute, you know? I like those, and I'd like to have... It's stupid, and I like these headphones, and they're not going anywhere anytime soon. Ooh, hiccups. But I'd like those cutesy, like, white and green headphones to kind of match something like this, and have a cute setup, and all the pretty things around. And I am slowly but surely kind of transforming my room into this more, like, floral dream area that I'm going for, which is gonna suck because by the time I complete it, I'm probably gonna be moving out. But I don't know. It's a work in progress, and I like some of the stuff I've done, and I don't like some of the stuff I've done. But I wish I could do more. It doesn't help though, because as you can see over there, my room's it's on the second floor, and it's on like a half story. And the ceiling does this, like it slants down. So over here, if I'll point you slightly more toward the dresser in the corner here. Ow. If you'll look, like, even right here, like this is as tall as me, and it still slants down over to here. So the wall itself that I have access to put stuff on is about this high on me. For context, I'm 5'5". Or like 5'5", 5'6", something like that. I don't remember. I haven't checked recently, but it's not a lot. So I don't have a lot of decoration space. It's a little easier, like, behind you. Other than the window, there's more flat space because there's a whole wall there. And then over there, hold on. Over there, I have the bookcase, so that's kind of in the way. And then there's just a tiny strip of wall right there. And all that's like, by the way, fun fact. So it's like, oh, Caitlin, oh, you have so much storage. Look at this whole bit of storage over here. You could honestly put your clothes in there if you wanted, right? Wrong. I don't have access to this, those. Technically none of the bottom, though I scooched a bunch of the stuff over, so I more or less have access to this, but this is just where I keep my, like, summer clothes or my winter clothes, depending on season. I have... What is this drawer, actually? This is the Lego sets I never put together and never used. I have a bunch of Steven Universe Lego sets I never put together that I might get rid of, because I have a pearl with a great diamond authority pillar. We have garnet with arcade, the Meat Beat Mania, and there is... Ooh, I still have a Rick and Morty one in here that's all, like, half opened. There's so many Lego sets that I never put together, and I feel so bad because they were probably so expensive. I have the Smith Family Garage Rack, and it has Mr. Meeseeks and Jerry from Rick and Morty. And I have the... Oh, shit. What does that go? I'm gonna assume that goes to this one. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what part this goes to. This looks like it goes to this one. I'm gonna assume it's this one. I have the Mr. Universe van, like Steven's kitchen, the Templedore work pad. Like, I have so much stuff that I never put together because I never had the space for them in the first place. I don't have the wall space, I don't have the desk space, I don't have anywhere to put them. So they've just been collecting dust in here for too many years. So that's what this entire drawer is. That. No! Oh, I still have this! Oh! A person I no longer talk to, but like one of my old best friends in like middle school, I think, made this for me. Oh, no shit, I still have this. It's honestly not bad, though they had like a head neck base on this. I assume they could like trace over it if they so wanted, or just like look at the back to give them reference. No way, that's still in there. Fuck you, Trevor. Polio was an option too? It was an option. Because I have my capture card working now, I can do it on Switch. I did test out doing the PC version of it. It will not run the PC version and OBS at the same time. It actually crashed the stream, the test stream I did to see if it would work, so that one's not an option. But I can do it with the Switch, which sucks a little bit because the PC version is infinitely better and way less glitchy for right now. But I can do it. I can play Polly if I want to. We can dance if we want to. Wow, I am in shock and awe that I still have this. KJ's taking a nap right now, but I will have to send her a photo of this before I figure out what I'm doing with it. But this puts into reference the last time I put something into this drawer, because it was underneath everything. Is there anything else in here, actually? Hold on, let me take out all the Legos. I'm sorry, this is just me digging through my drawers, the stream. But if you guys hated it, you'd leave. You're still here. You're at least mildly entertained. Oh! Oh. Which, by the way, yeah, this entire Lego set with the Mr. Universe van have not touched. And it's a really cute Lego set. Like, it's not bad. It's adorable. There's a little Greg in there. I think there's also Steven in there. There's so much stuff I just never put together. This hasn't been opened. At least some of the other ones have been opened. That one's untouched. Oh, Garnet. We have Garnet, Pearl, Peridot. I had Amethyst. Yep, she's there. I don't know if Amethyst is actually in here or if it's just the room. But what else do we have in here? Hold on, I'm just exploring. I'm exploring this drawer that hasn't been opened in millennia. That's when I was learning cursive, so that was 5th grade or earlier. No! Oh, criminal. Hold on. I'm gonna electrify cringe all of you real quick. Also, hello Maddie, how you doing? Was I writing a story? So first of all, look at the handwriting on this. There's pencil, so you can't see a lot of it, but you can see how big the writing is. And for the stuff that's scribbled out in marker. Oh! I know what this is. I wrote down the names I gave my Playmo people when I still had Playmo people. And the only reason I know this is because skeleton, spelled S-K-E-L-I-T-O-N, is his name's Bones, and I remember that. But there's Sea Princess, Staria, and Seaweed. We have the Queen, Martha, and Pinky. We have the King, Jack. We have Flower Princess, Rosie, and Posy. We have the toadstool character and the flower character, because I think I had a pirate Playmo set, I had a fairy Playmo set, and like a couple princess ones. We have a mermaid that I originally named Madison, crossed it out and wrote Melanie. We have a flower lady, Susan and Sunshine, and then the skeleton. It's a glow-in-the-dark skeleton. I might still have it floating around in this room somewhere, and his name is Bones. Not only did I write that down in my bright pink pad, I also have spells, and it's on the same pad with the same marker, so I can only assume these were spells I made up when I was playing. But we have, give this girl my special power, give it to her every hour, make her shine, make her glow, I will never say no. I guess I was just digging for a rhyme there. Oh, I dropped it. We have let this girl free, let this girl free, let this girl free on 1, 2, 3, and bring these things for my friend to me now until the end. God, Tiny Caitlin, you really suck at writing spells. Oh my god, this sucks. Why do I still have these? How long have... You know this is old? I was learning to count on this paper. Why do I have this? Why do I have this? This is me learning how to make R in cursive. This is me learning how to count money. I got a 105% on writing a bunch of words in alphabetical order, so that's pretty cool. Overachiever in, like, what, kindergarten? What is this? There's my spelling list, so I could learn how to spell a bunch of words. This is obnoxious. OMG, my puppy, it's 9 months, just kissed me on the lips. Gross. I hate when dogs do that, because you get all slimy, but you're like, I know you love me, but... And hello, 39, how are you doing? I don't know how this... First of all, Trevor, they are not knockoff Legos. Are they official? Because they're official sets for the shows. Like, it's not like they're knockoff show ones. I don't know if they technically... It does say construction sets. I guess this is just the... Huh. So I guess it is kind of knockoff Legos. But they were sets for the show. Neat. I didn't know that. Not the Rick and Morty one, I don't remember. You know what? I don't care. But, where's the cat? She's sleeping in her bed right now. But yeah, for the people who just came in, I went digging through a drawer to I was pointing out how most of the storage over there in that side of the room isn't even my stuff. It's all like random shit. But I opened up one of the only drawers I do have access to, and that is mine, and it's got a bunch of really, really old stuff in it. Like my spelling list, and I wrote all over it. I have me learning homophones. So, like, for anyone who doesn't remember, homophones are... Actually, let me read the paper. Homophones are words that sound alike but have different meanings. The spellings are usually different too. Example, right, like writing something, and right, like to be correct, are homophones. And then you just had to, like, circle the one that it is with the spelling. So it would have an image of, like, the number 4, and you had to circle whether it was 4 with a U or F-O-R. Oh my goodness. Why do I still have these? OMG. Learning, She got real mad at me for the way I made my G's. I was learning how to make T's and write words in cursive. Don't lift your pencil. Keep practicing. I think I learned cursive in 5th grade with a lady by the name of Miss Ninehouse. She hated me. She did not she was so mean to me, which is crazy because I was totally a teacher's pet because I loved getting the teacher's approval because I was a smart kid. POV, right as an opposite of left. Okay, well, I said the other version, okay? But that woman, I was a big teacher's pet, and I wonder if that's why she hated me, but she hated me for no reason. KJ was in the same motherfucking class, and KJ would be in the back of the room talking non-stop to a friend the entire time. Ninehouse wouldn't bat an eye. I'd whisper to somebody to see if I could borrow a pencil, and she'd be like, "Shut up!" That woman hated me for no reason. Crazy enough, there was a different Ninehouse who was this woman's sister-in-law that I had a year later. She loved me. I was her favorite student that year. I think she did English. Because she was in the sister-in-law was in the middle school. So we, split up. But that woman, I don't remember. I could be wrong about what she taught, but she adored me. And it was hilarious because her sister-in-law hated me. And you know what? The one that adored me hated KJ, so apparently it's one or the other. But wow, the fact that I should give this to my mom. She'd find it hilarious. Anyway, back in the drawer it goes. What else is in here though? There's another folder. Brave slips? No shot! So, a lot of people's schools had stuff that was like, oh, you did good? We're gonna give you a little slip of paper or like a coin or something. It depends on the school. And you'd hand those in to get a prize, which, like a little store, like whatever, like an eraser or whatever. So my school had brave slips. Oh, there's one cut out. Perfect. And what they do is they'd have these brave slips. I'm not gonna show it super close up. You don't need to know. But they'd have these little brave slips, and as you can see, like it has the little teacher signature on it, and then it would have student, and you'd write the student it was for, and then give it to them for good behavior. The thing was, it was crazy, because I think I was just like in a classroom one day, and I found these under the desk, which was crazy because you couldn't find them online to print them, so a teacher clearly got tired of signing them by hand. And then, oh no, now that I look at this, she just printed them out and signed them each individually because all of the signatures have slight variations. Head pats for chat. Pat. You're good fellas. But she clearly, now that I'm looking at it, she went through hand-signed each of them so she could just like cut them out later, which makes sense. But I had found these and I kept them because I was like, oh, I could use these. I could just write my own name on them. That would be great. Obviously never did, but that's hilarious. Yellow. Huh? Oh, I have a package. Hold on, I have package. Ugh. If any of you are wondering, I have this barricaded so the dog doesn't get in to harass my cat. Thank you. You want a hug? My little sister. I have package. That's so funny. I don't even know if they have that the Brave store in the school anymore. Don't open on stream. I'm not. I know what it is. I'm not opening it on stream. I'm not a dum-dum. What do you take me for? You were literally like, it's out for delivery. I know. I know what it is. No. Anyway. That's hilarious that I have those still. Oh, that's stupid. I love it. What teacher was this? It looks like Perry, maybe? I really can't read the signature. It looks like a doctor signature. It's just scribbles with a P at the beginning. Keeping secrets, eh? I do forget things a lot, but you literally just told me, and I remember what the package is. Is it his present? Well, it's a present from him. But it's for someone that would end up seeing stream, and we don't want them knowing what their gift is. No. Is there anything else meaningful in this before I can stop digging through my past for you guys? I mean, if you guys would rather I not, I won't, but I am extremely entertained. Oh, is there old art in here? Oh, that's gonna be terrible. I love it. Oh, what is this? This was for science. Blue being science is criminal, but okay. No! No, this is old. There's old fan art I drew in here. Is this blank paper? Oh, thank God, this side's just blank paper. There's a drawing of JD from Heathers, and it's so bad. Oh no! I was trying to figure out expressions on this page and like head shape. I mean, the work page is impressive. It's so ugly. Blue is science is crimes. Green is science. Green is science. This was probably given to me because I didn't have another option. They were probably out of green. Blue, personally, is English for me, I think. Blue or yellow. Could be either or. There's a colored pencil in there. Magenta. Back in it goes. What is this? Thesis, topic, stereotyping. Oh my god. Are there cherries written on the back of that? What is this? What is any of this? Oh. That's more of my old best friend's art. Oh, there's a lot of it in. Oh, there's a lot. Oh, T. What is, that's so, is this all her art? No shot, it's all her art. Alright, that's a little bit of mine. I must have kept this for nostalgic merit, but... Green is science, red is history. Blue can be history, but I prefer to put red as history. Orange is math. Can you put the loyalty star? I think it should just be exclamation point store. Hold on. Red is math because red makes you mad. Orange is math for me. But I think that's because some of my earliest math textbooks were orange on the front. And a lot of times when math is written out, like in files and stuff like that, people put it as orange. Maybe that's what happens with the color stuff. Maybe a lot of the color connections we make with our like childhood and folders and everything was just based on what we saw. I mean, I would assume so, because some of it's subjective. Like English sometimes was blue or yellow is fine for me for English. Because it's calming and it made me happy. But maybe for someone else, English would be red because it pissed them off. Yellow was history for how gross it was. Fair. Green is... Green is math. This is interesting. I think this was my art. Not the depression poem. No! It's not the worst. For how old it is, truly not terrible. But apparently I was going through it. Because I drew like a little chibi, like tattered angel creature. And there's like a really depressing poem on the back. Wow. Little Caitlin needed some therapy. I mean, adult Caitlin needs some therapy, but I will read it if you guys want me to, but wow. It's not the worst, but it's really not good either. Damn. That's crazy. And then this is all art from the old best friend. I think this is all Ebe art, if you guys remember that game at all. It's very colorful. But yeah, I think it's Ebe. I think that was the main character. I think that's the girl that got stuck in the painting. Like, she got painted and then her painter, like the artist's dad, passed away and she was left in the museum and she didn't know he died, so she just thought he abandoned her and then wanted to befriend this character, and then you gotta fucking shove her back in the painting or burn it or whatever. I don't remember with this guy. I think my memories of this game are very, very, very old, but for English, because it always made me mad. Interesting. Huh. No, Mario and Luigi's Mansion, kinda. This is thick paper. Just a random little drawing thing that was made. That I think I based a lot of my early art off of this, because I like this a lot. And when I was learning how to draw, I was really just a mimic. I'd look at other art and then I'd try and recreate it and figure out the lines. Which I think is kind of what, like, art study, like a lot of people do for art study. But I felt really bad about it. And then I have two random printed photos of Napstablook and, like, this one specific, I think this is art from the Drop Pop Candy, like, animation of Undertale. What else we got in here? I'm gonna cover up her name. This is more old best friend art. This is, for anyone who wasn't in the Undertale fandom, this is Blueberry. This is one of the AU versions where everybody switches personality. So it was essentially if Sans was Papyrus. There's a random fucking photo of us, I assume the lake or mountains near me. I don't know. It's just a random printed photo. Did I do this or did she? Could not. I don't know whether she did this or I did this, but it is Toy Bonnie and it's pretty good. Was that Sans? It totally was Sans. There's one of there's a poster, because I got a book of posters from Gravity Falls after my brother had already ripped through it, but just like a random poster. We got me practicing how to make anime eyes, apparently, and anime expressions while I was learning to draw. So these are the things you put next to their head. That's so interesting. It's so weird because I'm so far removed from that. Hey, I still use this code. This is a code that I taught myself. Is that just a normal H? Because I couldn't remember what H was? Hold on, I want to figure out what this says. I can read this part really easily because I recognize it enough. The bottom says go to hell. What is the rest of it? UC... I assume that's supposed to be an F. Oh, yeah. Fuck that stupid fuck that stupid motherfucking... Fuck that stupid motherfucking class! Go to hell! Did I get a bad grade on something? Was this chemistry? I was writing aggressive cuss in code so I couldn't get in trouble for cussing and writing cusses on my paper in class. That's so funny. Yeah, I think this is from chemistry. I hated that class. He was terrible. He was such a dick. He was a sexist douchebag. He was so mean to all the women, like all the girls that ended up in his class. That's so funny. Oh, I know what this paper is, because I still remember it. This is me sketching clouds that I saw outside the window. You can't see it, but you can see the bunny. This, by the way, this was a cloud I saw, genuinely. I didn't know how to draw a jumping bunny before this, but I saw the cloud and recreated it, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. Oh, no. Oh, I gotta send this one to KJ. I think this is supposed to be art of our old best friend, KJ, and me, if I had to guess. It's kind of cute, honestly. We're all like Undertale themed. That's sweet. This is fun. I'm literally just going down memory lane. No! No, I drew this one. I drew Sans a lot. I don't ignore the stains on the paper. I drew Sans a lot. It's a problem. It wasn't good art, but he's also not a hard character to draw. Oh, is that another cloud I saw? That's really cool, actually. It's very lightly sketched, so I don't think I should show it to you, but it's the figure of a woman with angel wings, and she's, like, doing this. But apparently the cloud must have, like, dissipated before I could get the other arm, but that's really cool, actually. That's neat. What's on the back of this? It's Sky Does Minecraft. Yikes. Who took a dookie on Sans? I don't know, man. This is more art from my old best friend. We have a marionette and a balloon boy and... Oh, in color! That's funny. She has her own character saying, you know, I like the old place better. Oh my god, why do I still have all of this? More FNAF art. I have no idea what this is on the back, just two random-ass characters, I guess. We have... Oxy. I think this was also from Old Best Friend. And then, like, a very colorful dog on the back. Why do I still have all this? I cut ties with her for a good reason, but a very long time ago. Why did I keep all these? Another Sans that I drew. You can't see it very well. That's probably for the better. Another Sans that I drew. Oh, my favorite turtle is Donatello. So I guess she drew me a little Donnie chibi thing on a unicorn. There's a lot more paper in here than I previously thought. I thought there were like 6 pages. There's a lot. No! The cringe! The cringe! No! This was a Valentine's Day card she made me! A card. It's a piece of paper. But it says, I'm covering this so you don't know her name, but, oh my god! It says... First of all, you're reading right to left with how we're placed. But it says, I'll say her name is, we'll say Laura. Laura-chan, you so kawaii desu. And her character said, thank you, Caitlin-kun, you are too. No! I didn't draw this. This was all her. But I know I also, like, And it says, hi there, THARE, friend. I made a FNAF V-Day card. This shows how much you mean to me. Oh, so this must have been with a Five Nights at Freddy's V-Day card then. So this was a note to go along with the card. And then there's, which shows how much you mean to me. And now she talks shit about me to other people I don't even know. Fun fact. Crazy how that works. And then she has like a little furry drawing on the bottom of it of what I assume she guessed our fursona would be. Wow. Oh, the cringe on that one was real. Why is there so much in here? There's another Sky Does Minecraft art I did. It says hashtag Gangsta Sky on it. For anyone who doesn't know, that motherfucker is, didn't turn out to be a pedophile, but he was aiding one. That was his friend from, like, kindergarten. And just a lot of bad shit. He did a lot of drugs. He was abusive to his friends and family, and not a good guy. And then I have Bill Cipher art that says, hiya! Name's Bill Cipher! What does this say? Do you have any idea what I'm like when I'm angry? So we just have random Gravity Falls quotes. We're almost done. There's like 3 pages left. This is just a blank page for some reason. More Five Nights at Freddy's art, and that's it. That's the whole thing. Why do I have any of this? This is like 98% her art. By the way, that's all the stuff we went through. That's way more than I thought there would be. That's crazy. I'm gonna show this to my mother and burn it. Because I think she would find it uniquely hilarious. But wow. That is really funny, actually. There's a lot of stuff to unpack in that. There's also a glow-in-the-dark star at the bottom, which I'd be like, oh, that's weird, but I have those on my ceiling right now, so... I mean, they've been up for years and years. I wonder if they've been up that long. My brain wants to say no way, but probably they've been up for years. Huh. I put up glow-in-the-dark stars way later. Like, at an age way later than I should have, but I love stars, and I like stargazing. And it made my ceiling less boring, because it's just like a boring white, but because the ceilings are slanted, it still takes up, like, most of the room. And I can't put stuff in the ceiling either, because it's basically all drywall, it's just painted drywall. So there's nothing I can do with it except just kind of let it exist. The only things I have on my ceiling are I have my ally flag, my gay ally flag. I have a wind chime from my great-grandmother. Or my great-grandmother. That I do not remember her at all, but she gave me that. And I have lights that no longer work. That's it. That's all that's on my ceiling other than the stars. Wow. I gotta leave these out so I can show them to my mom. Holy shit. So I can show KJ, because she's not here anymore either. She'd find it crazy. There's also a basket in here. What the hell is this? How old is this? There's Wrigley's Double Mint, naturally and artificially flavored gum. Only 35 cents, 5 sticks, because I chewed the hell out of Wrigley in middle school, because it helped me focus. Before I knew I had ADHD, I still had problems focusing, but gum helped. There's an empty box of Weiler's Light sugar-free pink lemonade that I have to throw away now. There's an adapter for a 2-plug to make a 3-pronged outlet. That doesn't feel safe. There's also something inside it that jiggles. There's Ninja Turtles! What is this? Is this like a coin purse? This is totally a little 2012 Ninja Turtle coin purse. Oh my god, it's stuck in itself. There's something in it? Is that true? There's totally something in it! We're treasure hunting. Same, I've also got glow-in-the-dark stars on my ceiling too. Oh, fuck yeah, Tommy! Hold on, there's something in this. There's a little lean green mean. What is in it? What is in you? Oh, shit! Oh, wait, no, that's cool! So I was confused for a moment. This is the bow staff for one of my tiny Lego Donatello figures. That's been gone for a really long time. I still have that figure. I'm gonna put that over here. I'm gonna reunite him with this thing at some point. There's also a random... Oh, this is another thing that went with him. This is also with the Donatello figure. It's a little tiny Lego photo of April O'Neil that he's supposed to hold and make goo-goo eyes at. That one can get thrown away. And there's a tiny button, like a purple button in the shape of a heart. So much weird shit. That's so weird, though. I would also like to point out that this tiny coin purse is metal. Huh. How bizarre. I am finding all kinds of things in this one drawer that I haven't opened in, like, fucking 10 years. It hasn't been that long, but it definitely... Oh my god, wait a minute. 2012 is over 10 years ago. I had to think about that. I was like, it still hasn't... It might be, actually. Oh no, I'm old. There's a there's a dream I had. Is this the whole dream? Dream, high school. Okay, so this is only part of the dream. This is the last bit of it. It's all very ripped up. It's not a good paper. Dream, high school. Instead of playing Pokemon, we talked to each other in Felix Gilberg or PewDiePie. The last words I said were, I wish you guys were real, not a dream. Then, my sister, underlined aggressively, woke me up knocking on my door. P.S. In this dream, it's 2 days before school start. Or, not in the dream, but in real life, it's 2 days before school starts, and I go to 7th grade. Wow. How old are kids in 7th grade? I was a year younger than that, because I'm a year younger than everybody. How old are kids in 7th grade? 12? 12 or 13. So I was probably 11. Because I was always younger than everybody. So I was like, oh, Jesus. Ain't this a relic? The fact that it has PewDiePie in the dream is a relic on its own. Christ. I was a PewDiePie kid. I'm sorry to tell you that, guys, in this way. Empty card. Is there anything in it? Oh, there is something in it. Oh. That's sweet. Get a card for my Nana. Oh, is this the other part of the dream? Lore! Hold on. It's not legible. I'm sorry. You're going in the garbage, little man. It's time to go. I looked at it, realized how it must have gotten wet or something, because all of the ink is just... And it's as ripped up as the other one. All we know is Peter... Oh, there's a pin in here. Oh. This is the pin that went with the necklace I still have. It's a starfish. My grandma got it for me fucking ages ago. There's thread. There is a piece of wood for some reason that I think I got from the woodworking room in the high school. There is a key-shaped Barbie hairbrush. And there is a Donatello Pez dispenser. Wow. We got the Donatello Pez dispenser. Everything is as it should be. That's nuts. There's a small purple bow, it looks like. A bell that goes on the Christmas tree, but that I definitely stole because it reminded me of the Polar Express. That is... There we go. And there's is a conch shell that I did not find. It was given to me. However, I did break the head of it off trying to make an instrument out of it when I was younger. Okay, Trevor, that without context is really... I know what you're talking about. No one else knows what you're talking about. Yeah, this is gonna confuse everyone, but Caitlin will understand. He has a fucking chicken nugget, I think, that looked like a penis. That's it. That's all it is. He just had a chicken... I'm having money with chicken nuggets. But honestly, I need to... I'm gonna leave those out, because I'm gonna take those downstairs and give them to my mom. Maybe Avery with, like, the Steven Universe ones, I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, this drawer is all makeup shit. This and, like, colored pencils, I think, are also in there. This is all coloring paint. This is random stuff, actually. We have a Ninja Turtle coloring book that has all the versions. It has like 2012, the 80s one, the like original comic ones. It's got all the art styles. Not Rise though, this is pre-Rise. I have a sign that says, please do not disturb, I'm sleeping, and even if I'm awake, I probably don't want to see you. I'm saving this to give it to KJ. She'd get good use out of that. I have a picture I drew when Unis Honest got deleted in like a... I essentially got fucking possessed to draw this because it's not the best art, but it's pretty up there, and I don't really draw people like this, so it's pretty impressive. The only reference I had for drawing this, I think, was the live stream that was currently happening, because when Unis Honest got deleted, I was there for the entire live stream. I didn't walk away for a moment. I took a shower during that, and I actually, like, put my phone in a plastic bag and brought it into the shower with me. That's how dedicated I was. I have a poster of Lars from Steven Universe that I got from, like, one of the only Comic-Con things I had in my town before it got deleted. Oh, my Girl Scout stash is in here. I'm sorry. I'm doing it again. I'm just going through shit. I was a Girl Scout. Technically still am. I don't engage, but I am one. I got my sash. Look at all my stuff. The only reason I joined Girl Scouts is because my old best friend and KJ, my forever best friend, decided to, like, harass me into it because my old best friend's mom was the Girl Scout troop leader. I didn't care for it that much, but it was an interesting experience. It's so much... I'm very entertained. I'm so sorry. I'm probably gonna end soon-ish because I don't want to bore you guys with this, but I am seeing what's in this drawer. Oh! Oh my god! Oh! There is... you know when you write, like, did you guys in school... It's 10 times better than my ex's. She's going to school for graphic design. Damn. But did your school ever do the, like, write a letter for yourself in the future, like a little time capsule thing, and then they'd save it for you? Period 7. It's because this says, Caitlin, to be opened September 2016, so it was written significantly before that. At least a year or two. Oh, jeez. I think I remember this because I read it before, but... 2014, June. It's written in pretty nice cursive. Dear Caitlin, me, winky face. How was summer vacation? Let me guess, a blast, right? It's 2 days before 6th grade summer vacation. Well, for us, you, in parentheses, school started, huh? 9th grade, wow! I bet you're worried. Remember how we were scared, all for nothing? The years flew by. I'm here to tell you that it'll be fine, so don't worry, be happy. A tip, don't be antisocial. If I don't reassure you, go to the person who was my best friend at the time and then smashed my face into a table years later and completely exiled herself from my life for literally no reason because she started hanging out with the kids that did drugs. Go to her. She'll help. BFFLs, right? Anyway, new building and peeps. Psst, easy. We can do it. We'll get through it. P.S. Have fun. Love, you, me, Caitlin, us! The inside of the envelope had a smiley face drawn. That's what I tried to say. Oh my god. Oh, this is funny. I found a time capsule in my drawers of shit that I don't open. That's in the drawer I have opened though. This one I go into rarely. It's usually to put stuff I don't need yet but will later. Oh, this is my Halloween costume I had year 1 of college because I was on a budget. So I was a skeleton. I think it's cool. I'll keep it. I'll wear it for Halloween. I wonder if I should stream on Halloween at some point. What are you? What is this? Tales of the Peculiar. Oh shit. Is that like a Miss Peregrine shit? Yep. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Cool. Maybe I should give this to Rat. He'd like it. Cool. That was probably from like the book trading thing. What else is in here? Guide to the Norse Worlds? Might give that to KJ. Your introduction to deities, mythical beings, and fantastic creatures. Oh no, it's fantastic creatures. It's a Rick Riordan thing. Yucky! Oh, I got excited! Fuck! There are a bunch of books in here I need to get rid of. They are literally brand new, like, dusty. I will never ever read these. I wouldn't read these now. But some of these are from... I think these were when my school had... That one I might read. Cool. Okay. Some of these I might read. Some of these I have to get rid of because I definitely will not ever. I have a lot of books, in case you haven't noticed. I have a lot of boxes under my bed. I have a lot up here. And this my yo-yo! ADHD go brrr. Alrighty, I'm back and still alive. You're still alive! That's good. I'm glad you're alive. I was digging through my shit. I should really... I've been going for 2.5 hours, and a lot of that has just been me digging through stuff. I have my Ninja Turtle yo-yo. Good soup. Do I remember how to use it? Well, probably not. Actually, get on my finger, please. Thank you. It's one of the ones that I think has like a spring in it, so it's a little easier for kids to use. I never really did any yo-yo tricks. I just liked the way it looked when it was working, I guess. I'm losing it. Ugh, it keeps getting caught because the strings all like frayed because it's old. It also had lights in it at one point. So, oh, is it the thing where it doesn't want to... Oh, because it has the spring thing in it. It'll turn forever. Don't do that. I need to wind you back up. Indeed, a yo-yo. I had a couple of them, but I think the Ninja Turtle one was my favorite for obvious reasons. It never worked that well though, because it has a tendency to do this. Like it goes on its side. Which is why it ended up in the drawer forever. Pencil point drawing was great earlier. Thank you. I certainly tried. Yep, this is the angel my mom gave me. Oh, and there's a worry doll in there. This is sweet. So fun fact, I avoid religion most of the time. Well, I avoid Christianity a lot because my Nana is deeply religious and it kind of fucked up my mom and we were forced to go to church and it wasn't fun. But I think my mom was the one who gave me this. And it's super cute. And the rhyme isn't in here anymore, but I remember it. There was a little paper right here that said, the angel in this box is the guardian of your heart. Give her your worries and your fears so hope and peace can start. Keep this box near you and know how much she cares. Whenever you need love and joy, your angel will always be there. And it sure fucking is. years and years later. This is going on my shelf over here. This is too important to go back in the drawer. This can go, where can it fit? It's gonna go behind Buggy, I think. I don't know if I can fit it over here, up here. Ah, my pills! It's fine. Go up there. Yo-yos are really fun. They were really fun. I mean, they're fun now, but I never... A lot of my interests were short-lived. Again, there's so much that makes sense in my childhood that I'm like, oh, ADHD. Because when you're a kid, it's just like, haha, fun kid stuff. How do you remember that? I can't remember what I did at work today. I only remember the rhyme because I read it so much. I think the reason it's not currently in there is, other than the fact it kept falling out and annoying me, is that I had it memorized, and I still have it memorized. Despite how many years it has been locked in that fucking drawer. Can understand the religion feeling. Same thing happened to me with my grandmother. Not fun time. Yeah. I watched a lot of VeggieTales at church before I was forced to, like, go actually learn about Jesus. Like, when I was too young, so they just put me in the room with all the toys. There was VeggieTales on all the time. So I just watched a shit ton of VeggieTales. Then when I got older, they made me go in the room and actually learn about Jesus. But then we got to smash watermelons, so that was kind of neat. Like, it wasn't the worst, I just hated it, because I was being forced to learn about a thing I didn't believe in, and it made me upset. Why do I have so much shit? I have a bunch of seashells in here, I have a Pokemon coin. You know, when you get the old, the Pokemon sets, and they'd give you a coin to flip for the cards that would, ask you to flip a coin, and whatever you get is, like what would happen with the move. That's where it was? Hello? Sorry, there's one of my gloves. The other one is somewhere, but I remember only ever finding the other one and never this one. Cool. I will wear these now. Huh. Crazy the shit you find when you clean. Or at least dig around, at the very least. Something at the bottom. What are you? There's a poster, I think, or a paint? It's a paint. Something I painted. That's another day. That's another problem I'm not dealing with right now, but it's cool to know. It's cool to know it's in there. But yeah, so I only have access to these and these. This is where all my pagan witchy shit is. This is candles. I have a lot of candles. Like, I got a lot of. I'm not gonna take them all out because I'll never fit them back in. But yeah, I have a shit ton of candles. What's that candle back there? Lilac. Fantastic smell, not an excess. Oh, and I have some of my lotions in here too because they were too big to be outside. So I have candles. This one's full. This one's for a good cause. I need a space for all my candles. And then this one's for spare backpacks. So this one I could very easily empty, which I'm going to. Because I need this space. How strict she was about it. If she were still here, she'd probably call me the devil with what I do now. Yikes. Yeah. I think my family has let up, and like my nana's let up in more recent years with the crazy religious. Because when my mom was a kid, she refused to let her go to a music festival or whatever, like a small one in their town, going with her church friend, because the event was sponsored by like Bud Light or whatever. Wouldn't let her. And she's let up in recent years because recently my aunt called her up because I like collecting bones, and it would be a thing I kind of really want is a goat skull. So my aunt was like, well, we were talking about it because she had, unfortunately, one of her goats had passed away, like, in a shed, and she's like, don't go over there, it's cut off, there's kind of a body in there, I haven't been able to get it taken care of yet, so I'm just gonna let the worms get to it. I'm like, oh, okay. And my Nana had also had a goat pass on, like, some couple months previous. So she called up my Nana and she's like, hey, did they take the whole critter? Or did they, like, did you happen to get the head? And my Nana's like, no. Why? It's like, well, Caitlin kind of wants a skull. And she was like, what? And then she talked to me and she's like, why do you want it? Like, is it your friends or you? And I'm like, I don't know, I think bones are cool and I like goats. And she goes, okay, I just wanted to make sure your friends didn't want to sacrifice it or something. It's not exactly what she said, but it was heavily implied that she thought I wanted it for a friend that wanted to do a satanic ritual. Which is so funny. I don't think I've asked my mom this. I might ask her, because my mom is maybe, probably still, was previously practicing, like, paganism, witchcraft. And I didn't know this when I started practicing, but I wonder if my Nana ever knew. I'm gonna assume not, but I kind of want to ask, because I want to know what her reaction to it would be. Friend. Yeah, shut up. Thought there was a cult being started, probably. I mean, goats are kind of the, like, cardinal thing for that shit. But no, I just want a goat skull, because I think they're cool as hell. I like bones. Because it's, like, it's a part of the animal that lives on more or less forever. You know, unless they're ground up and get taken by the earth, but more or less forever. And I think they're beautiful. And I think collecting bones is way less creepy than taxidermy. You're intentionally making it look like it was still alive to put its head on your wall, or you're taking a piece of that creature to live on forever that would have just sat around anyway. I think taxidermy is creepy as hell. Taxidermy upsets me. But also the people who do taxidermy but judge people for collecting bones. Sheep fall into that category too. Absolutely. Sheep and goats are, like, big ones for that. Sacrificing of the lamb, generally in relation to Jesus, I think, though older civilizations also did sacrificial lambs. It's just kind of like a thing. Probably because they're easy. They're not, like, you're raising them, they're domestic, they're nearby, and they're fucking stupid. Goats are stupid, but they're kind of like dog stupid. Sheep are fucking dumb. They are dumb animals. Sheep, cows, love cows, they're fucking stupid. Goats are pretty smart. They're still dumb, they're an animal, but they're smarter. Chickens are stupid, but in like a cunning way. They're stupid but conniving and evil. Especially Rhode Island Reds. Little monsters. What other animals? I don't have a lot of experience with bunnies. I think my Nana had one. My Nana had a farm. Has a farm. I assume I already made that clear. But, like, she had a lot of animals, not just goats, though goats were always her favorite and the most she had, which is why I like goats so much. I love them. They're my boys. And also why I kind of learned to speak goat early on. I can't do it so well anymore, but I'm really out of practice, and I only ever do it to show people I can do it, so it's not like I'm building that skill or upkeeping it or anything, but it's really interesting the way you have to, like, the way I do it, because I put my tongue in, like, the front of my mouth, because it does it just right, and then it's, like, cutting, it squishes your, like, my lungs in such a way that it comes out, so it's literally just and I like doing that a lot because the baby goats, the older goats would too, but because my voice is naturally a little higher, I sounded more like the baby goats, so they would react. Which is super cute. But also, baby goats are annoying as hell because when they're hungry, and they see the farmer come outside, they do this. Or if they know you're inside and they're close enough that you can hear them, they go constantly. It's so fucking annoying. I love them. They're cute as all hell. And the last I was at my aunt's, who also has animals, much less than my Nana did, but she has animals. I went in with one of her goats. That motherfucker, he just sat in my lap. I was hanging out with them for a bit, and then this one decided he loves me. Like, all the other ones were kind of, they're also pigs, but they were avoiding me at all costs. They didn't want me near them. They were just kind of watching me. They were curious, but they were not close. They didn't want to come up. And, like, the other goats didn't really care for me. They were like, oh, cool. You don't have food? Alright, whatever. But this one particular goat was, like, leaning on me. I sat on a rock, and he insisted on getting up into my lap and being like, he wasn't a baby. Like, he's a little guy, but he's not small. So, and his fucking hooves hurt. So there's this big goat on me, and his head's all up here. And I have a bunch of photos. I'd have to find them, but the pigs were too high class for you. Yeah, I guess so. But let me look through my gallery real quick. I might have it on this phone. But the pigs did not care at all. They were very uncomfortable. They were like, you don't have food? Get away. But that one specific goat, he was so sad when I left and I went to go inside and like wash my hands and prep for dinner and whatever. He just kept looking at me. He was all upset. Waiting for all my images to load so I can quickly go hunting for goat. You scroll the bottom and go up. That one's probably easier. I think it's more recently than that. Definitely more recently than that. If I can't find it, I can't find it, but it's so cute. It's just the staring dead at the screen when I went to take the photo because like my hand was moving and they're like, you're not petting me. This goat was just as fussy and moody as Kitty gets. The Animal Farm reference? Yeah, I didn't read it, so I don't know. I know what you're talking about, though. You've described it enough. Not enough for me to get those references, though. But, let me check Google Photos. Let me look up goat. That is the one thing about Google Photos. I don't ever upload anything. It just collects it. Good shit. I do need to go through and start, like, day by day deleting the stuff that gets in there, because it doesn't keep any of the screenshots, so I turned that off, but... Didn't know I was being talked about. You're so right. Aww. That's not what I was looking for, but there are... Oh, is that a picture of Ippy? Aww. That was my Nana's, it's my Nana's pony. Who I believe has passed by now. She's another one, though. Aww. Well. Wow, that is so funny. I look up goat and it pulls up a meme of a cow that says, I may be stupid. Anyway, I am loving hanging with you guys, but I don't want to hold on to you guys too long, and I do have stuff I need to do eventually. I went like a full hour longer than I normally would, which is probably bad, but it's fine. So we're gonna get hashtag LFB raid ready, and I'm gonna go see who's live right now. We're gonna go pop over for a raid. I'm gonna turn off desktop audio so you guys are stuck with awkward silence until I pick out my raid target. Suffer. I need to get food anyway. I'm starting to get like tired out in the way I know I'm hungry. How long have you been going? You've been also going for like 2 hours. I don't know how much longer you have on you. You know what? I'm just gonna outright ask them. I'm just gonna ask them, hi. Just not tell them I'm live right now. How much longer do you have stream? How much longer would you guess stream's gonna go? Random person that I definitely am not planning on raiding at all. Please see my message, I ask. Woo! Ah! Music time. Okay. Alright, music time after this person responds. Madam, please! I don't think she saw my message. I might have to resend it. Ah, damn. Half an hour? Alright. Alright. I'm guessing they're going for like half an hour. Yeah, it would seem that way. Alright, what do you want for music time? Also, look at Snap. Why am I looking at Snap? Do you have the photos? I know you had some of them, as I sent a bunch of them to you. Yeah, fuck yeah! Trevor sent me the photo of the fucking goat. This little shit. Look at him. I love him. He's great. He's just a little guy. When Christmas comes to town? Alright, I can do that. I'm gonna peep at who else is live while I think about that. That person's going... Who else is going? How many people you got? Oh, you're doing Fortnite! I won't do it. Alright. They're going for another half hour. How many people you got? God, motherfucker! I refuse out of principle. I love all of these people and I would normally raid them, but everyone's doing fucking Fortnite and I will not out of principle. I will not raid someone who's doing Fortnite. I don't care if you play Fortnite. If it's fun for you, it's fine. I don't care, but I will not engage. And I don't like raiding and immediately leaving, so I won't do something with Fortnite because I will not watch Fortnite. Alright. Let me pull up When Christmas Comes to Town and do it quickly because they're going. Whoops, I accidentally just looked up When Christmas. Hey, there's a Easter egg with a present. Ah! What is happening? Santa Claus, I will check out this later. Santa Tracker. Oh, okay. We love Santa Tracker. Pulling up the lyrics, not because I need them, just because I'm stupid. And I might flub it up. Alright. So glad we won't be sent to Fortnite. Oh, yeah. I'm wishing on a star and trying to believe that even though it's far, he'll find me Christmas Eve. I guess that Santa's busy, 'cause he's never come around. I think of him when Christmas comes to town. The best time of the year, when everyone comes home. With all this Christmas cheer, it's hard to be alone. Putting up the Christmas tree with friends who come around. It's so much fun when Christmas comes to town. Presents for the children wrapped in red and green. All the things I heard about but never really seen. No one will be sleeping on the night of Christmas Eve, hoping Santa's on his way. When Santa's sleigh bells ring, I listen all around. The herald angels sing, I never hear a sound. And all the dreams of children once lost will all be found. That's all I want when Christmas comes to town. That's all I want when Christmas comes to town. My throat sucks because I've been talking for like 3 hours, but I appreciate you. It's the song from the Polar Express, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and being your cool, amazing selves. Thank you for supporting me and being here so long and looking at me like dig through my drawers to find a surprising amount of Steven Universe stuff. And remember, stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated. We're gonna be rating Carly May, you know? One of the only blessed souls that are not fucking streaming Fortnite. Good God. She's not going for too much longer, but we're gonna go show her some love while she's still alive. And then I'm gonna get food after, because I'm fucking hungry. But I love you guys. Thank you for being your lovely, amazing selves. And I will see you whenever I stream next. I don't know yet. I'm still trying to set up a schedule. I'm waiting for my internship to get secured. Until then, bye!